Kia ora. Long time no see or talk. My name's Anita and I'm Neats Marie Reads, and it's been a long time, so welcome back to my channel. So it currently is Friday afternoon. I realized that I have not made a YouTube video in a long time. It's not that I haven't thought of things to post about, it's the fact that I probably overwhelmed myself with all of the different platforms, as I kind of knew I would. My good old personality goes into hibernation and doesn't post, but here I am, that's fine. I thought I could kick things back off with a vlog. This is the start of a vlog. I have a couple of fun things on this weekend, so I thought, why not take you along with me if I am confident enough to take the camera out, and we shall find out if this video goes up. But I'm gonna try, just to get some content out there for you guys. And next week I also have a fun weekend because I am heading to Hamilton for the Bookstagram meetup. I will take you along to that too, but that'll be a separate vlog hopefully. So I thought I would just say hi. Tomorrow I am going to head along to the book fair here in Tauranga. I actually did not realize it was on until I saw everyone post about it today. So it started today, and normally I go on the first day and then I tend to go back like say the next 2 days, but I forgot, and by the time I realized, I was putting my son down for his nap, so it's okay. I mean, I have enough books here, I don't need more, but we shall head along tomorrow. Exciting. So hopefully it's nice weather, and I'm currently reading Matthew Perry's biography, and honestly it's heartbreaking. So heartbreaking. And now I have just restarted the first season of Friends so that I can like read this, and then, you know, oh, it's sad. So that's gonna be my afternoon as well as everything else. But have a good day. I shall see you guys probably bright and early tomorrow. Morena. It is now Saturday and I am all ready. Just jumped in the car, packed everything in the boot, ready to go meet my mum at the Lions Book Fair. Usually I'm pretty late to these things, but today we're going super early so that I can kind of get it over and done with, and then head to the Waipuna Hospice opening day. So very excited. So it's a nice day here in Papamoa, and probably too nice to be inside a hall. I'm excited, so I will take you along with me. Unfortunately, I'm taking my super chunky camera because I don't have a vlogging camera yet. That is on my Christmas wish list this year. If I chicken out because I don't want to look like a photographer, then we won't get any footage today, but just gonna put my big gal pants on and attempt it. There's nothing to be afraid about, Anita. It's just a camera, when all these other people will probably be staring at me like, what is she doing? So let's see. Very early, so I'm here an hour early, and people are just kind of like setting up now. There's only a few cars here at the moment, probably just staff, volunteers. I'm never at these things this early, but I just wanted to get over this side of town, as I said, quickly. I don't know if you can hear that, but that is Colton snoring. So it's quite good because he's fallen asleep on the way here, so hopefully he'll be quite happy when we're in there. Am I going in today with a budget? No, probably not. I don't need books. I mean, when do we ever need more books? I especially don't need more books. I need a coffee. And I'm currently sitting here watching the coffee lady set up her cart. But I highly doubt she'll be ready anytime soon. I knew I should have stopped. I went past like 3 McDonald's on the way here. I was like, if I go through the drive-thru, I can get a coffee for my mum and I. And then I thought, no, I'm going to get tempted to want food. And I can't eat McDonald's, so I didn't do it. And now I'm regretting it because I can feel like a headache. Not that coffee's going to fix a headache. I need to have a bloody Panadol. But I can feel a headache like there, and I'm going to say that I need another coffee, so not much else to do now. But do you know what I didn't do? I didn't bring my book. I knew I was going to be here early and I didn't prepare myself. I'm really hooked on Matthew Perry's biography at the moment. It's so sad to read, especially knowing that he's passed away now. It just shows you just don't know what someone else is going through behind the scenes. You see these famous people and you think, oh my gosh, they've got the best life because they've got all this money and they're famous. And then you read these biographies and you're like, like fame and money doesn't bring happiness to everybody. I mean, I'd be pretty happy right now with millions of dollars, but that doesn't mean I'm going to be happy for the rest of my life. I don't know what's going to happen down the road. And poor Matthew, poor Matty, just had a rough life, and so I'm really into it, and I didn't bring it, so gutted. I'm just going to have to go scroll on the old Bookstagram, I think, but I'll film again when I'm in there. When I said I was like one of a few cars in the car park, I literally am.
The suppression, the use of marijuana.
Okay, so I'm now home. It was a very successful day. I have the sorest feet now though. So yes, we went to the book fair and then went to the Waipuna Hospice, and I will show you what I got from the book fair. Of course, I took my book fair trolley with me. This one that I showed in one of my other videos. So good, it's so handy, and again I felt smug rolling it around, not having sore arms. Okay, so this pile of books is what I got from the book fair. Now, I was not in the mood for purchasing a lot of books, like going through really intensely, you know, going up and down the aisles numerous times to see if I've missed anything. I was purely scanning the aisles really quickly to the point that my eyes started hurting. We had to be at the Waipuna Hospice at 10, which we weren't in the end. But yes, so these are the ones that I got. So the first one that I grabbed is One of Us Is Next by Karen M. McManus. I haven't read the other ones, but I'm sure I had one of them. Anyway, it's the one with the blue sprayed edges, so I grabbed that. That one was, I think green was $4. So that one. Then I got The Amusements by Angela Flannery. Just this one. This one just sounded different, and I quite liked the cover, so we'll soon find out what this one's about. So the next one that I grabbed was The Mothers by Brit Bennett. I was so excited to see this. I grabbed it so quickly. This was only $4. I've read The Vanishing Half and loved it, and I actually haven't read any more of her books, so this one was coming straight home with me. The next one that I grabbed is called Unsettled Ground by Claire Fuller. I purely got this just for the cover. So, what if the life you have always known were taken from you in an instant? What would you do to get it back? Sounded interesting, so I thought I'd grab that one, and that one was $3. The next one is Whānau 2 by Witi Ihimara, the anniversary collection. So I just love getting anything by Witi, and anything by New Zealand authors I'll grab. I think that one was $3 too. This is me guessing the dots. I could be wrong. But even like at the front of this, it says, there's a wee tag that says $15. And I mean the back, the full price was $29.99, so you can always find such a bargain. The next one I got, I think these next ones were all $5 each. So this one is called Square One by Nell Frizzell. I love both of the colours on this cover. I just feel like they work so well. Actually 3 colours, because the blue as well. I have never seen this one, but so by 30, Hannah expected to have it all, or at least some of it. A fulfilling and successful career, a healthy long-term relationship, maybe even an engagement ring, a house, or at least a flat of her own. But in reality, she's back at square one. Single after breaking up with someone she's not sure she ever loved, or not sure ever loved her. Flooded with wedding invitations and pregnancy scam pictures from friends. Unable to afford to live on her own and forced to move back in with her father, also single and dating. With the pressure to keep up, will she be able to figure out what she really wants? I know I don't relate to her, but I just love reading books like this, especially if it's based on someone who's in the same age bracket as me. So the next one that I grabbed is Seeing Other People by Diana Reid. I have Love and Virtue, haven't read it. You know what it's like if you start buying authors and you haven't read them and you see their next work and everyone raves about them. Why not add them to the TBR pile just to sit there again? I mean, one day I'm going to read these ones, but when, I don't know. So we grabbed this one. The next one I grabbed so fast because it is, actually I'm going to need to update my Amazon wishlist now. I actually don't know how to pronounce this, but I found, is it Mami or Mami by Jessica George. I have seen this everywhere, and it sounds so good. I'll probably start reading this sometime soon. It is quite a big book, but I mean that's kind of the size that I normally go for, so again, beautiful colour in the cover, love it. And the last one that I grabbed from the book fair was a thriller called Black Lake Manor by Guy Morpus. Morpus? I hadn't heard of this one. A locked room, a brutal murder, and a killer who can unwind time. The thing that sold me on this book, and I actually picked it up and then, you know, quickly read the synopsis on the back, put it back down and thought, nah. And then I don't know, something pulled me back to it and I grabbed it up and I saw Agatha Christie on steroids. So this was coming with me because we all love a bit of Agatha Christie, and if she's on steroids, then why not? So they are the books that I got from, and so I got 9 books from the book fair. So I'm pretty happy with that. I will not go back. I cannot be bothered. That is enough for me. My mum got quite a few books as well. She was done. So yeah, so we left there. And then we went to the grand opening of Waipuna Hospice, their new shop in Mount Maunganui at 35 MacDonald Street. And it's literally just down the road from their old one. But honestly, I was not expecting it to be so huge. It is huge. And it was packed. So we went even part of the first 100 people to go. So their opening special was that the first 100 people got a free coffee and $10 off their purchases by the time we'd gone up there. We got there at 10:30. We probably didn't pay until maybe like 11, and by that point, like, the discount and the coffees are gone. I didn't even want to wait in that coffee line. It was huge, so I don't mind. So this is what I got from Waipuna Hospice. I mean, this is the most expensive book that I've purchased today, and it's always frustrating when you go from like a book fair to a secondhand shop, and the secondhand shop will undoubtedly, if it's a newer book, it'll be priced at $8 or more. But I didn't want to put this down and regret it, so I found the 5 Survive by Holly Jackson. This is another one that's very popular. I haven't read, actually I wonder, so it's a YA thriller, but now I'm worried, is this part of the series? Maybe it's not. No. Okay, so Holly Jackson obviously writes A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, Good Girl Bad Blood, As Good as Dead. Maybe that's a series, but maybe I think this one is just on its own. So I feel like I just couldn't pass this up. I know it was $8, but it goes to a good cause, so that's my excuse. So then that says that I got 10 books altogether today, so I'm happy. The next items that I got were just clothing. I love buying clothing from secondhand shops. I wasn't raised purchasing secondhand clothes, and now I feel ripped off because I love it. I love finding a bargain. I love buying new, don't get me wrong, but I also love being able to find something that I could pay, you know, $60 for, but I find it for $5. Like, to me, that is just crazy. And especially if it's in good condition, all I need to do is wash it. Yeah, I'm all about finding those bargains. So today, all I found was one of these tops. So it's for the bullying, so it's the pink t-shirt day. I got this for my daughter. I already had one for when I was working, so I'd wear it to work, but it's huge on her, and my daughters always fight over it, so I thought I'd get my daughter one that's a bit better fitting for her. So we got that. The next 2 items, I mean, this one's real, but the other one, hubby and I are convinced is probably fake. But I found this for my husband. It's so soft, like, it seriously feels so nice. So if he doesn't wear it, I'll probably wear it around the house. But it was this Lacoste t-shirt with the little detailing on the cuff. Probably isn't real, but it was only $5, so I don't mind. Just the feeling of it is amazing, and it actually looked really good on him, so hopefully he wears it. And what I got for myself, and now this was an absolute bargain. You know how in secondhand shops they have like the basic clothing, and then they have these special racks that have expensive items on it, like they call it Top Notch, or I think it's just Top Notch. And all those items will be branded items that they have priced up since it's probably quite expensive in shop. Well, this item was not on that rack, but it 100% should have been. I got this Tommy Hilfiger knit. I know I'm going into summer, but this is it here. This is real, 100%, because that is actually stitched in. Don't even know if you're gonna see that. And then this is the detailing on the back. So I love it. It looked really nice on. It was just in a size small. See, so I don't know how to do this. There we go. You can see that, can't you? So I was very happy with this, and this was only $8. $8. So this, I feel like, should have been, you know, there were items that were maybe $15 because it was RPM, or $15 because it was from Witchery. This is Tommy Hilfiger. This should have been more than $8, but hey, I ain't complaining because I love a bag, and that's why I got it. So that was everything that I got from both those places. The only other thing I got from Farmers, because we went into Farmers to look at some Christmas presents. Yes, I have started Christmas shopping officially now. Is I was looking for some new jeans. So I don't know if I've mentioned, but my husband and I have been on a weight loss journey, and probably since before falling pregnant with my son, who's 19 months, I have lost a total of almost 30 kgs, and that's through doing keto. Don't come at me if you don't like eating keto. It works really well for us. And I love the food, and I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything. So with losing weight means that I've had to get rid of a lot of my clothing, and that meant getting rid of jeans, and there's nothing worse than finally finding jeans that you love and then not fitting them anymore. And I didn't want to get rid of them because some of them were so soft and they were my favorites, and I just realized, Anita, you can't even fit them anymore, they're falling off, you need a belt, like a tight belt, so give them away. So I gave them away to my mum, and now she loves them, and she was wearing them today and they looked so good that I was like, oh, I miss those jeans, but at least I know they've gone to a good home who appreciates them. So anyway, rambling on. I was at Farmers today, and I've been struggling to find jeans that are like nice and soft. I can't stand the stiffness, especially if they're high-waisted. I don't like the feeling of like the stiff crotch part. Like, I like high-waisted, but if it's really stiff around there and on my legs, I'm not happy. I feel like I'm asking for too much, but I like the jeans that are keeping up with the fashion, you know, the straight leg ones that aren't skinny jeans, but that they kind of hug your figure, like your bum and your thighs, and then go straight. What are they called? It'll say it on here. Crop wide leg jean. So I found these, and I could instantly know that like the feel of these denim, like it's soft. So I knew that I had to try them on, because I was like, I think these might be the ones. And so they are from Farmers. They're the Denim Republic Zest range. I mean, this is going to be so hard to show on camera, but this is them. And so they kind of go up and straight, and then they're kind of like frayed off at the ends. And then the bum is just like that. But they are so nice on and so soft, and they were only $80, and so that's them. I was stoked with that. I actually ended up getting them for my Christmas present, so, but I said to my mum I would like them now. I don't want to wait until Christmas Day to open them, because this girl needs some new jeans, and I'm missing just like some comfy jeans on the cooler weather days. And that, I think, was everything. Apart from like a couple of like kids books for Colton. Didn't get any for the girls. But yeah, that is everything. It's nice to get back onto the camera. I promise that I'm going to try and film some more things this month. I need to film my October wrap up, so I will do that in the next few days. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little like vlog. I filmed like a little bit in those shops, but not much, because I was too nervous. Everyone was staring at me. So yeah, so I will see you guys in my next video. See you later.
Wow.